Do you know about passive income opportunities? Today in the video, I'm going to give you some of the passive income opportunities there are out there in the business world. All right, so what we're talking about today is different opportunities. Maybe you're looking at getting into some kind of income stream for you and your family, and I'm going to just present some of the other opportunities that are out there. Did you give them any thought? What do you think about them? And this is my thoughts on the whole issue. Hopefully this helps you guys in the business world. Number one, vending opportunity. This could be amusement, this could be vending, this could be snack and soda. How this works is you buy a vending machine for snack and soda, or you buy a piece of amusement like a jukebox or a pool table, or you decide to buy bulk vending. What bulk vending is the capsule machines. Sometimes we have plush machines, those are the candy cranes, or what they call plush, those are just little stuffed animals that go into a crane machine. And then there's different types of games associated with, let's call it redemption. There's skee ball, but some of that stuff without the tickets, they have prize vendors. You can set those up. So usually what happens is you take about 40%, that's for the prize, you're left with 60%, and then that 60% you're gonna split some kind of way with the location owner. You're responsible for the maintenance of the machine, you're responsible to buy the machine, and then you make your money, passive income or residual income, I like to call it, week after week, day after day on what the machine makes. Now, when you do vending, you're responsible for perishable products. That's going to be candy bars and chips and soda. I used to be in the vending business. Usually chips will last you somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks. Candy bars will probably last you about 2 months. Soda usually lasts you from 3 to 6 months. But those are perishable products, which means if the product perishes, you're left with nothing. So if you buy a can of soda, and I don't know how much it's going for, let's just say, for rule of thumb, let's say it's 50 cents a can and you sell it for $1, that 50 cents you're throwing away if it gets outdated. The cans of soda, they have born on dates, so does bottles. At that time, when it got close to the date, we'd give it away before it expired. So if you're in vending, you will have to make that decision. What kind of locations do I get, and what's the commission structure? Point number 2, now we have real estate. There's all kinds of different ways you can make money in real estate. There's fix and flips where you buy the real estate, you work with a contractor, or maybe you have the skills necessary to fix the piece of real estate up. You can do wholesaling, you can do rentals, or another opportunity, this doesn't take a lot, but they have crowdfunding. What's crowdfunding? It's where somebody decides they're gonna buy a big piece of property, and then they give opportunities that'll pay you residual income once a quarter or a few times a year, and you'll make a percentage. They'll usually say, hey, we're gonna go in on this deal. We want X amount of dollars, let's say $10,000. We're gonna pay you somewhere between 6 and 10% for that money. And then in 5 years or a little less, we're gonna sell the property and give you back your money plus interest. So that's another opportunity that you can get in. Usually there's no depreciation, or you don't participate in the depreciation of the asset, but you do have a nice recurring revenue stream and doesn't usually revolve a lot of sweat equity into these deals. They're great opportunities. However, you could lose your whole investment if the deal goes sideways. So if you're thinking about getting into ATM business but didn't know where to start, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, stock market. So for some of the entry-level investors, you can invest in stock market through a 401k or a simple IRA, or you can buy a mutual fund. This doesn't require a lot of financial know-with-all. You can talk to a growth manager and you can just invest some of your money, and then maybe every paycheck you can invest some more of your money, and then it'll pay that you can look at historical averages, and that's not guaranteed money, but it'll give you some kind of idea of how much money you can make on an annual basis. That's good. From what I've seen, it'll run from 3 to maybe 15% on some of these growth funds. It's a passive income. You put a little money, hopefully the stock market goes up and you are invested. If you want to get more aggressive, you can actually buy stocks, and then there's options, and then there's even some more. I'm not really familiar with all the other options, but there is more very risky environments in the stock market. But you can start out as little as you want, and you can go to as much risk as you want in the stock market and follow some of the trends on that. And you don't have to necessarily sit in front of your computer, but now you're investing. It's a nice way to take some of your extra income and make some more money without having to do too much. Point number 4, then there's business silent partners. So you're not necessarily investing in a business and doing all the work. What you're doing is using your capital to invest. This is more of a form of residual income, where you're going to invest in other businesses, analyze what they are doing, and maybe somebody says, hey, I got an opportunity, I can pay you a guaranteed rate of return, 3, 5, 10%, and now you're investing in that business. As they make money every month, now you participate in some of those gains. So I'm giving you an example of a restaurant or some other kind of businesses, but you can take your money and invest into those businesses. You don't have to work the business, but they will pay you a residual income. And point number 5, and this is my favorite, of course, because I'm an ATM guy, is all those other things I've done over the lifetime of my being in business, but nothing else provides you the level of interest is the ATM business. So in the ATM business, you buy an ATM, you put your own money in there. If it doesn't work out, you take your own money out, you sell the ATM, you're almost 100% whole if you only last within a year. If you last over a year, you're gonna get your money back, no problem. And then every month, day after day, week after week, you're going to receive money from people taking out their money out of your ATM. Now, the profit margin is somewhere between 40 and 70% of money, depending on what deal you cut with the location. Very profitable deals for 70, not such a profitable deal. Maybe you gave too much of the surcharge away, closer to 40, but 40 is still better than 8 to 12%, way better. So the ATM business pays you residual income. You control the whole deal because it's your money into the ATM. It's your location that you chose. You work with an ISO, that's us. We help you, guide you through the process of this ATM business, but it's a very profitable business and it makes money and you control the whole deal. I was always taught if you can control the deal, you can make money. Gives you the opportunity to control the whole deal. So if you're thinking about getting in the ATM business but didn't know where to start, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money, and spend more time with your family. If this is interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you at the next ATM Mastermind video.